don't buy Lidl's yogurts. It's not a yogurt, is it? It's a chocolate mousse. It's bloody vile. Right, let's get this one out. Quick double response to two great YouTubers, KITT171, Mike, and TRexSpaceStation, Ben. Mike made a video, link down there, discussing what is your favourite retro system console and why, and explain why. You've seen my previous video. Sorry, I've got a moose in my teeth. A moose in my teeth. A moose in the hoose. I'm a bit sweaty as well because I just come back from a run. But anyway. Oh, that was horrible. Should have done that. Sorry, I'm getting completely sidetracked. So Mike asks, discuss your favourite retro system console. Well, everyone knows what mine is. It's obvious from the content and my constant references and me ramming the machine down people's throats. I did say, obviously, in my own questions, the system I would say from console Geddon, backtracking a bit, would be the Super Nintendo for different reasons, but it isn't my favourite system. It's very nearly, but unfortunately, this is my favourite system. Yeah, partly because I'm insane. I think I must have been sort of like whacked around the head with an Amstrad CPC at a very early age, and it just, I tell you, well, I need that on in a minute. I tell you why I adore this machine. I think it looks great, and I understand what Amstrad were trying to I nearly went all blah blah there, didn't I? I understand what Amstrad were trying to do to break into the console market, but of course, as we all know, it's a half-assed effort. Blah blah blah. We all know the reasons, and the games. Yeah. We know. We all know the reasons why it failed, so we're not going to go into that. I am going to go into the reasons why I adore this machine and why I defend it all the time. It's an unusual design. I love this design. I love its colour. I think nothing looks like this. No system looked like this. The cartridges are really nice. The cases that the games come in, and there's only 26 of them, but the cases that the games come in are really nice. The locking system, the fact that it's got so many options at the back. People say they complained about the fact that it's got so many options at the back. I don't. Yeah, a full SCAR socket at the back. I mean, that's brilliant. You can put it in your monitor. Excuse me. that one sneaked up on me. You can put it on the monitor, you can put it on the RF, you can put it on the SCAR, and all the possible expansions. I thought about that. I didn't think about the fact that they should have put a 16-bit bloody processor in it. And it was a good price. It was a good package. The game that you got with the package was good, and it gets an unfair rep, which for me it's only because of the games. That's the reason why it gets that unfair rep. And there you go, Mike, but you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? You so knew what that system was going to be. Anyway, now we move on to the second response, which is to Ben. He's done a 10 questions. Where have you been, Ben? We did these weeks ago. Anyway, he's got some good questions, and so we're going to run through them now. I love the fact that his competition video for it was really quick. It's like less than 3 minutes. Brilliant, Ben. So we're going to do an Eva Haler style, and get you to say the question, and then I'll answer it.
Okay, so number one, what advice would you give to someone who is just starting out on YouTube?
I was there 8 months ago. I would say the best thing that I would say is to be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try and pander to an ideal. Just get in front of that camera, or not. It's entirely up to you. And be yourself, because we all have different styles and we all have different methods. And if people like you, they'll just like you. You know what? And if people don't generally watch your stuff, there always will be some people that will. Don't let it get you down. Do what you want to do and enjoy it for you. That would be my advice for that. I think, yeah.
Number 2, what was the last game that you completed? And if you haven't ever completed a video game, why is that?
I have completed video games, Ben. The last one I completed actually was yesterday, and because I was making a gameplay of it, I ended up completing it. Point Blank. This is a double answer as well, because I've been through your questions already. This actually appears again. Point Blank on the PlayStation. I sat through and yeah, completed it all the way through. I completed. What recently have I completed? I've nearly completed Super Mario Wii U. Oh, I can't remember, but a few.
Number 3, what's the most disappointing video game that you've ever owned?
Right, most disappointing game I've ever owned. Probably half the GX4000 library, because they're CPC clones. I'll give you a great example. I mean, right in your face there. This was the game that was demonstrated at Play Blackpool recently, and it is just identical to the CPC version when it could have been a shit ton better. That goes for 10 or 12 of the games on the GX are like that, just clones, as we all know. Barbarian 2, Operation Thunderbolt. That could have been a hell of a lot better. Clacks. Probably the most disappointing is actually Batman the movie, because I know that Batman the movie could have been fantastic, much better. It's brilliant as it is, but it could have been much better on the GX. So probably half the GX4000 library.
Number 4, what was your favourite arcade game back in the day?
Well, I've already shown it to you. Point Blank. It's one of my favourites. I spent hours on the cabinet at Point Blank when we had still had cabinets in pubs. But I really did like Kung Fu Master. I've discussed this before. There was loads. The other one was, screw the noise out there. It's the kids screaming, so excuse that. But yeah, probably Point Blank. Time Crisis. Love that as well.
Number 5, do you prefer PC or console gaming, and why?
Console gaming all the way. Why? I find PC gaming, and I always have found PC gaming awkward. I just find it awkward. It's an inconvenience to some people because the PC is generally the central hub of the. You know, I know we've got multiple PCs nowadays in households, but it's generally the central hub of the planet. I was going to say house. Oh God! See, this run has really done my plugs in. It's just an inconvenience, and it's a pain in the arse installing them, and a lot of things about PC gaming bugs me in that manner. I'm not saying the games are bad; the games are fantastic. I'm saying the method of using it as a platform just gets on my nerves. I prefer a standalone game system. This is for games, and this is what it does. And that's why I like consoles. Consoles are the best for me.
Number 6, what is your favourite shmup or shoot 'em up game? Number 7.
Shmup. Scott says shmup. Shoot 'em up. Quite simply, R-Type. The entire R-Type franchise. Love R-Type. It's always been a favourite of mine. This is awesome. This one I picked up a couple of days ago. But the first game, second game, even Super R-Type with its slowdown on the SNES, I just love that game. It's double hard. Love the storyline and the style of it. Very, you know, the old Alien Geiger kind of style of it. Fantastic.
Evan, has a video game ever made you laugh out loud? And if so, which game was it?
Oh, bloody hell. Let me have a ponder. Laugh out loud. Probably all the usual suspects. Like the old Leisure Suit Larry games. There was a crap game on the CPC called How to Be a Complete Bastard. It made me laugh out loud, really. I tell you what made me laugh out loud recently was the camera me generator on the Wii U. When it takes your picture and then it generates your me from your picture, and the way it did it with my brother, I just found it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I don't know why, it was completely off the bat, but that was hilarious. It's not a game. I know it's not a game. That's a bit of a cheat, isn't it? Crap, I don't know. I giggle at games sometimes, but we're normally just taking a piss. So I'm going to say that the Me Creator on the Wii U.
Number 8. If you could go for a drink with any video game character, who would it be and what would you talk about?
Go for a drink with a video game character. Including superheroes on this. And licenses. Well, that's another question, isn't it? I'd love to take Tifa Lockhart for a drink. And we talk about what materia she had.
Number 9. Are all licensed video games bad? And if not, what's your favourite licensed video game? And when I say licensed video game, I just mean games that were based on movies. And number
No, they're not all bad. They have a reputation for being bad, especially in more modern times, certainly. I think older licensed games were much better. Robocop 2, the early Batman games are great. Batman the movie on the GX4000 CBC, or actually, of course, GoldenEye, of course, on the N64. That's just where everyone knows that's a wonderful game. So, no, they're not all bad. But a lot of them are just cash cows, aren't they?
10. Not really a question, is it? But give a shout out to another YouTuber. Spread the love. Okay, guys. Good luck with the competition. I look forward to seeing your video responses, and just PM me if you have any questions about the competition. Alright, I look forward to seeing your answers. See you guys.
Right, shout out to another tuber. Oh dear. I always forget who have already... Got your theme tune playing, Ben. Because I can't turn my phone off properly. I always forget who I've shouted out before and who I've mentioned before. But I know I haven't actually categorically or specifically shouted this guy out, and he needs more views, and he needs more subscribers on his channel. He does a fantastic radio show. Many people have subscribed to him already. But go down, you'll find his link down there. JL76 Gaming, Mr. John Latimer. The guy is a Glaswegian legend. He's just a top man. He makes the radio show he does, Desert Island Games, is really entertaining. It's a good 2 hours of solid gaming chat that's just, it's brilliant to listen to while you're, busy doing something. It's great to put on. And he does excellent gameplay videos as well. A lot of modern stuff. Go and sub him. And that's my 2 responses for Mike, KITT171. Nearly got your name wrong there, Mike. And Ben, TRexSpaceStation. And I'll see you later.